What if the villain from Greek mythology was never actually the villain? What if the witch everyone feared had a story that would completely change the way you see power, loneliness, and what it means to become your true self? That's exactly what Circe by Madeline Miller delivers. This isn't just another retelling of Greek myths. It's an unforgettable journey through the life of one of mythology's most misunderstood women. If you've ever felt underestimated, overlooked, or like you didn't belong, you'll probably connect with Circe more than you expect. Born into a family of powerful gods, Circe doesn't fit in. She isn't strong like Ares or beautiful like Aphrodite. She's treated as insignificant, ignored by those around her, and constantly reminded that she isn't enough. But everything changes when she discovers a hidden power inside herself. After being exiled to a lonely island, Circe begins a journey that transforms her from an insecure outcast into one of the most powerful and unforgettable women in mythology. Along the way, she crosses paths with legendary figures like Odysseus, Hermes, Daedalus, Medea, and even terrifying monsters that have lived in stories for thousands of years. But this audiobook isn't really about magic. It's about finding your voice. It's about choosing who you want to become, even when the world has already decided who you are. Madeline Miller's writing is absolutely mesmerizing. Every chapter feels cinematic, emotional, and deeply personal. The descriptions pull you into ancient Greece so vividly that you'll feel the waves crashing against Circe's island and the tension of every difficult choice she faces. And as an audiobook, the experience becomes even more immersive. The narration brings every emotion to life, from quiet heartbreak to fierce determination. Instead of simply reading mythology, you'll feel like you're living inside it. Whether you're driving, walking, or relaxing after a long day, this story creates an atmosphere that's impossible to forget. One of the greatest strengths of Circe is that you don't need to know Greek mythology to enjoy it. The story is easy to follow, emotionally engaging, and filled with unforgettable characters. Yet if you already love mythology, you'll appreciate how brilliantly the familiar legends are reimagined from a completely fresh perspective. This is the kind of audiobook that stays with you long after the final chapter. It makes you think differently about strength, identity, love, sacrifice, and what real power actually looks like. If you enjoy character-driven stories, powerful female protagonists, fantasy rooted in mythology, or beautifully written historical fiction, Circe deserves a place at the top of your listening list. Thousands of listeners have fallen in love with this modern classic, and it's easy to understand why. You'll find yourself completely absorbed in Circe's extraordinary world. If you'd like to experience this incredible audiobook for yourself, you can start listening today with a free audiobook trial. Check the link in the description below and discover why Circe has become one of the most celebrated mythological novels of our time.